for every company, the journey is going to be different. So the key thing is that we start on the journey with small little steps. So starting with one simple use case and then fixing that, moving on to the next one, and keep walking on the journey to get eventually to where we want to be. So have the goal in mind, but instead of having large decisions or large projects, do it in little steps and little projects to get you there to that end goal eventually. The other key to being successful is also focusing on change management. And then from a people perspective, the new technologies are going to have a big impact on the users of all these technologies, and their jobs will change considerably. So we have to be aware that for them to buy into the journey and be receptive of the change, we have to work with them to explain to them what are the things that are going to change, how is it going to impact you and how is it going to benefit you, and how can you have a more exciting and more interesting job going forward with these new technologies. So it's key to bring in the user community as soon as possible and to explain the reasons why we're doing these things and the benefits they will get out of it before we start on the journey. I think those are the two key things. It's having the small incremental steps, and at the same time making sure that we focus on change management and we don't lose our people to make those projects successful. In the all of these technologies will eventually replace what we have today. It is going to be a long time before it gets there, though. A lot of companies have made investments in traditional, I would say, technologies over the last 10, 20, 30 years. They will need time to amortize those and to stop getting the benefit out of those. And at the same time, these new technologies are still growing and getting to where they need to be as well. So some technologies might be not successful at all. Others might gradually improve to get even better. But it is going to be a blending of the two over time. So companies will have to stick with what they have today. And as they make those little steps to start adopting the new technology, to blend the two together over time. And I think that's going to be a journey where we're talking 5, 10 years, maybe longer before it's fully swung the other way.